Good morning. Welcome to Friday, September 26th. The week went by so fast. Just like the whole month of September. It's hard to explain the energy that I'm sitting in. I mean, like, I'm peaceful during the day, but at night, I sit and I'm not overwhelmed thinking about the things that I need to do, but it's more kind of like excitement. You know, like when we were little and the night before we would go to like an amusement park or go to a water park or go on a adult vacation. It's not that intense, but it's similar to it. It's the excitement of what the next day is going to bring because of the new things that I'm doing. And I'm being active because I was previously being lazy. So, without further ado, let's see what these cards have to say for us today. This is a general reading, and I ask that you please like the video, subscribe, and share. Helps my views a lot. Plus, I hope that you resonate with these and get the answers, the guidance, the support, the love and light that you need. All right, first card that jumped out, action. Did I not say I was sitting in being not lazy but not motivated? And so I journaled a couple weeks ago in meditation, and it was like, no more planning, it's time for action. So I do believe that this is not just for me, but for everyone seeing this. It's time for action. It's time for action. Look at these horses. They are galloping. They are running. They are in an open field, and they have so much room to move around and to follow their desires. They get to run and roam wherever they feel free, but they have the action behind it. And that's where I feel like you have the plan. The plan is the open field. The action is the movement within the plan. So let's get moving. Get that energy vibing on a frequency that is allowing you to connect with energy that has you motivated, that has you sitting in willpower, that has you ready to take on the day and ready to take on whatever it is that you feel you need to have action in, right? No more sitting still. This is the movement. Angel of balance. Finding that balance in between being lack of motivation and then finding motivation, not overdoing it, but having that balance. Because sometimes when we get in that state of, oh, you know what? I have this idea, and then it's full steam ahead, and then we run out of energy. But in our action, we need to find balance so we don't tap out early, so we don't lose that motivation that we have going, right? So you definitely want to make sure that you have the balance and knowing when to put your foot on the gas or put your foot on the brake or just coast in neutral, right? Appreciation. Appreciate your movement. Appreciate your balance, right? Appreciate yourself for having movement. Appreciate everything that is in your life, good and bad. The bad or the low vibration, it teaches us lessons, right? It helps us understand where we were, so that when we get to where we're going, we have an appreciation for it. But we also can look back and say, oh, I learned that lesson, or that taught me this, or that taught me that. So appreciating where you're going, the movement that you're in, and all things. Sit with gratitude, do a gratitude journal, do gratitude affirmations, but just sit in appreciation for self and all the things around you. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Love it, love it. Like I said, the energy that I'm in right now, it feels like it's a good energy. And not saying that I've been in low vibration, but I know the shift that's been going on, and I have a lot going on. If you saw yesterday's video, you know that me and my family have been displaced from our home due to plumbing issues, and they have to come in and knock down all the walls and fix the pipes and everything else. And we've been in a hotel 5 weeks today, and they haven't even gotten into our house yet. So we could be sitting in lack and scarcity of, we want to be back in our house, da 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 da. But we're appreciating the journey. We're appreciating that we do have a place that we can go to, and we're embracing that. And when you look at it, every day you get up and you're not sitting in anger, you're not sitting in disgust or rage. You find balance. You find balance. Now, there may not be action on the people that's doing my house, but it's all good. Things happen for a reason, right? As long as I'm acting. That's what matters. That's what matters. 6th chakra, Metatron. Metatron. So your 6th chakra is your 3rd eye. Metatron brings in energy that is heavy for me, and he's my favorite angel. He works on your 3rd eye to bring you clarity. So are you seeing things clearly? Are you seeing the bigger picture? Are you allowing yourself to acknowledge what you're seeing, right? Or are you being delusional? Because you can have a overacting 3rd eye, and then you can have a 3rd eye that's not acting in your best interests, right? But finding the balance in your 3rd eye, finding the balance and seeing things clearly, right? But this could also mean if you have spiritual gifts and the clairvoyance is coming in, try not to sit in fear or second guess what you're receiving, because when you sit in doubt, you sit in ego, edging gifts out, edging God out. You start to lose sight, not just of the things that are in front of you, but with your 3rd eye. So tap on that 3rd eye, work with amethyst crystal or clear quartz, but definitely do some 3rd eye work, right? If you're feeling uncomfortable in your 3rd eye, meaning sinus pressure, eyes twitching, just not having clarity or being able to see clearly, because that's clairvoyance, seeing clearly. So you definitely want to work on being able to see clearly, not just spirit-wise, but in life overall, in general. Making sure that you are reading the fine print. Make sure that you are seeing people for who they are, seeing the situation for what it means or what it represents. Work on that 6th chakra. blooming abundance. I love this for you. I love this for you. So I'm going to break this down for you, right? When you have action and you're balanced and you start to appreciate and have gratitude for everything around you, you start to see your blessings. Abundant blessings at that. They are blossoming. They are ready for you to take a hold of them. I like this for you. I really like this spread for you because it's showing up as when you take action, the universe rewards you, right? When you step out of your comfort zone, the universe rewards you. And you're on that frequency of receiving. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see what the archangels have to say for you. And this reading is right on time because now that we're in autumn, we're in that harvest season. And we had a lot of talk yesterday about harvest. You know, being grateful and having balance come up in your life that allows you to sit in an energy that is kind of poetic, if you will. It was encouraging you to move forward without fear. It was letting you know that you were healing, right? You were taking the necessary steps to heal. And then as you start to take those necessary steps, the blessings that come from that healing process appear, right? And so the same with today. You're taking action. And with those steps of action, you manifest. You manifest. Welcome new beginnings. Let the sun shine in. Welcome new beginnings, right? Your action from where you were before is allowing you to recognize and step into new beginnings, right? You see the new beginnings on the horizons. Blossoming abundance is a new beginning for you, right? Your appreciation brings new beginnings. Love it. Let the sun shine in your life, right? How often with this? How often do you recognize and give yourself credit for the things that you've done in your life, right? How often do you pat yourself on the back? How often do you say, you did a good job, kid, and now I'm going to sit and reap the rewards, right? The benefits of the fruits of my labor. Because they're blossoming. New beginnings are always a beautiful thing. Even if we sit in, like what I said earlier, something that is problematic with us, something that we look back as a lesson, there's always a new beginning, a new day. And I tell my clients that every day is a clean canvas for you to paint the picture that you want the day to be. So let that sun shine in and shine on the new beginnings. Shine on the new beginnings. Seek and you will find. Seek and you will find. Seek and you will find abundance. Seek, third eye, seek. Seek and you will find. Seek and you will find the sunshine and new beginnings to it. I think I just said that. But seeking out what you desire, right? being true to yourself, seeing your worth. If you see yourself in a light that is not so becoming, that draws that energy to you. But if you see yourself in the light that's beautiful, if you see yourself covered in sunlight, if you see yourself with abundance, if you see yourself applying for that job, if you see yourself going after that relationship, if you see yourself purchasing that new item that you want to purchase, if you see yourself loving yourself, if you see yourself in a healthy situation or relationship, it comes to you. Again, I cannot make this up. Spirit is saying, open that third eye to see your blessings. Archangel Michael, stand in your power, right? So when you stand in your power, you're not giving it away. You're allowing yourself to do exactly what it is that you need to do, untethered to low vibration, untethered to individuals that try to take your power, right? Untethered to a situation or circumstance that makes you feel weak or fearful or angry or upset or sad, right? When you call your power back to you, and this came up in yesterday's reading too, when you call your power back to you, you're unstoppable. You were unstoppable. It's you. You have the power to control the outcome. You have the power to control what you think. You have the power to control what you want to envision. You have the power of how you speak about yourself. You have the power of whether you forgive yourself. You have the power over your actions. You have the power over your emotions. You have the power of all encompassing of yourself. So don't give your power away. And just say, I call my power back to me. I call my power back to me. Journal. Have a journal entry, a few journal entries that are about calling your power back to you. But this is also being your authentic self, right? If you are a person that is outgoing and then something comes along and rocks the boat, and you're now double guessing and second guessing, and you're not sure if you're taking the right steps, you know the person that you are, right? So don't let other people define you. Don't let other people project their low vibrational thoughts onto you, right? You have the power to control how you are seen. So step into that power. Your challenges are lessons. Oh my gosh, did I not just say this? Did I not just say this? Your challenges are lessons. You are loved and welcome on earth, right? So this is Lady Gaia. Or in Peruvian shamanism, Mama Pachamama, right? Pachamama is saying, I welcome you. I love you. Come and ground on me. Push all your low vibrational stuff into me and let me transmute it into positive. This came up yesterday as well, right? But your challenges are lessons, and they don't define you. It's just a chapter in your book. It may not even be a whole freaking chapter. It may just even be a couple of paragraphs. But again, don't let it define you. Literally. You're calling your power back because you're learning from your lessons. You're not going to sit in it. You're not going to project, right? You're not going to gaslight. You're not going to avoid. Sit in your energy. Sit in your lessons. See the bigger picture of the lesson. And then act on it. I tell my clients all the time, I have 3 A's: Acknowledge, accept, and then act, right? I'm acknowledging that I'm sitting in a lesson, right? I accept it. I accept it. My action is to facilitate a healthy coping mechanism or facilitate a healthy outcome that's beneficial for me and everyone that's involved, right? So you definitely want to sit in your lessons. Don't stay, but sit in it. Figure out what this lesson is teaching you. Give gratitude and forgiveness, and then move on. Now, I know I pulled these cards for you, but this was a lesson that I learned. And it's a beautiful lesson because when you sit with Mother Earth's energy and you think about all the things that are going on in your life, for me personally, I do look at it as a lesson, but I also look at it with gratitude because I see that there are other people in the world that have bigger struggles than my struggles. And so I'm not gonna, me personally, placate on my problems as, oh, these are massive problems. Everybody has problems. But your personal power on how you act with it will get you through it. If you think low vibration will appear. If you think positive, high vibration will appear. But you gotta commit to that thinking process of, I'm going to be okay. This is just a lesson. It's something that I have to go through. I signed the soul contract, so there's that. But you'll get through it. Trust your own wisdom and have faith. So, when your challenges come up and you trust your own wisdom because you're seeing it with your third eye and you're stepping into your power, because you're connected to the sun and Mama Gaia, you find balance. You find peace, right? Let your wisdom, crown, third eye, seeing the big picture. Let your wisdom show up for you. Nice. Give with an open heart. Give with an open heart, right? When we give, we need to make sure that we're not giving to receive back, or we're giving to boast or to brag. But when you give generously and with an open heart, the universe sees your actions and it responds such. It responds in a way that we see you shining bright, and we're going to send you many blessings. But allow yourself to receive love. Generous amounts of love. And people always say, I don't know how to love myself. And my response to them is always, exactly how you show up and love other people, that's how you need to show up and love yourself. If you are a person that encourages a lot of people and motivate other people, then that's how you show up for yourself. If you are a person that is a gift giver, or bakes goods and buy something that, oh, I thought you would like this. Show up like that for yourself, right? That's how you love yourself. You want to make sure you hug yourself. You want to make sure that you tell yourself it is okay. You want to make sure that you forgive yourself. You want to make sure that you are showing up for yourself exactly how you would show up for someone else that is receiving your love. And you want to be generous with it. Let nature soothe you. Let nature soothe you. Again, we're going back to Mama Gaia. And then yesterday, this came up too, where we're getting out into nature, right? You're getting out into the sun, letting the sun hit you on your face. But nature, get out and hug a tree. Get out and ground. Look at all the beautiful green and the gold that's covered with this angel, right? Making sure that you are one with nature, that you are smelling the roses, which is enjoying the nectar, being present, being out in nature's beauty to where you receive that healing, right? Remember how our parents used to say all the time, you feel better if you get outside and get some fresh air, right? That's what that means. Get out, get some fresh air, connect in nature, allow nature to do its thing, heal and bless you, right? Blessings. I'm going to end with this first deck that we started to see, bring it all home. Oh, I just looked at this, right? As I look down, the Archangel Charity, where it's having an open heart, right? Look at the cornucopia. Look at the cornucopia. Love it. It's spilling over with fruit and coins and golden light. That means your time is coming. All you have to do is have that open heart. Blossoming abundance, and that cornucopia just trickling down with all those beautiful things, all those beautiful blessings. Have an open heart to be able to receive. Have a giving heart. Have a balanced heart. This is a nice spread. Very nice. All tied up. All tied up. This means that everything that you're worked up is tied up in a nice, pretty little bow, and you're ready to receive. This came up yesterday. This came up yesterday. So, if you recap, if you sit in action and you have movement, you become balanced. Start to appreciate and see things from a big picture. Your abundance starts to bloom, and it's all tied up. So you're about to receive blossoming abundance, right? When you welcome new beginnings and you start to seek out these new beginnings, seek the path and the adventure on these new beginnings while staying in your power and not succumbing to the challenges, but look at them as a new beginning. by trusting your own wisdom and having an open heart, connecting with nature, all things that you're trying to achieve will appear, all tied up in a nice pretty little bow. Well, thank you for viewing this video. I hope the reading resonated with you. I appreciate you taking the time to watch. As always, if you could like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell for the next video. It helps out a lot, and I am so greatly appreciative that you do. As always, I'm sending love, light, and positive energy.